Hello everybody, this is Eli from X3 Lifts, and in today's video I want to share my experiences with bulking. Now, I want to preface this by saying that I am no expert on the subject and am simply offering my personal opinion. With that out of the way, let's begin. I've always been skinny, born skinny and hopefully won't die skinny, but nevertheless consistently skinny. There were times when I experimented with 100 push-ups and pull-ups a day routine, seeing minimal results, but never to the point where my body underwent significant changes. The desire to put on more muscle, a common dream for many, especially guys, has been my wish since childhood. However, achieving this goal has always been challenging for me. Surprisingly, lifting weights was never the issue, because personally, going to the gym or working out wasn't all that hard. The real challenge for me was the eating part. I've never had a substantial appetite, and when I did, most of the foods I consumed weren't conducive to muscle growth. It wasn't until a couple years ago when I started taking fitness seriously that I realized how difficult it would be to actually put on weight. It's the mental aspect of bulking that poses a real challenge. You might see social media influencers posting videos of them bulking and claiming you should be putting on a pound a week. For me, this seemed almost impossible and a little demoralizing because my scale didn't align with the frequency at which I believed I should be gaining weight. Every week I would weigh myself, hoping to see progress. However, if the scale either didn't change or showed a weight under what I expected, it made it harder to continue working out. I believe anyone with a similar metabolism and body type as mine finds it challenging to stay motivated after repeatedly being discouraged by the scale. Now, through a little bit of research, I've discovered a tip to help you continue your journey and not have to worry about whether or not you're gaining muscle by weighing yourself every week. The tip that I offer to you is to throw your scale away. Well, you don't got to do it literally, but you don't have to focus too much on it. The scale does not determine how much muscle you're building. Building muscle is a slow process, and if you're bulking at a relatively high calorie diet, a lot of the weight that you're going to be putting on won't be muscle. It will be fat. Muscle takes a long time to build, so as an example, if somebody puts on 5 pounds in a month, realistically, if they're natural, only 1 to 2 of those pounds will be muscle. The other 3 pounds will be fat. This may not sound that bad from a ratio perspective, but if you put on 5 pounds a month for 6 months and 1 to 2 of those pounds of the weight gained in a month is muscle, at 2 pounds of muscle a month for 6 months, you would have gained 12 pounds of muscle and 18 pounds of fat. I want you to go to Google and look up what 18 pounds of fat looks like, and I want you to compare that to 12 pounds of muscle. As you can see, that's a pretty big difference between 12 pounds of muscle and 18 pounds of fat. Building muscle takes time, so there's no point in trying to rush the muscle building process. Your body can only build so much muscle within a certain time frame, so eating more won't result in more muscle gain. So what does that mean? Well, your scale is not going to be a direct reflection of whether or not you're gaining muscle, so try not to focus on it too much. It's a mistake that I made, and I think today I just took the scale I have in my apartment and put it in my car so I can convince myself not to keep using it. The aspect of your fitness journey that you should be focusing on in order to determine whether or not you're building muscle is your routine. Are you getting stronger in your lifts? Are your lifts going up in numbers or either reps and weight? That will determine whether or not you are building muscle, because it takes more muscle to move more weight, either for reps or sets or, well, weight. So that should be a key indicator of whether or not you're building muscle if your diet is on point. If you get to the point where your lifts grow relatively stagnant and you can't get past a certain rep or weight range, then that will let you know that you probably need to eat a little bit more food. But for the most part, you shouldn't be focusing on your scale. If you found this information useful and you think that you might use it to help you improve in your own fitness journey, like the video and leave a comment. Let me know your opinions on the subject. If you want to see more videos from me in the future, make sure to subscribe so you'll be the first to get new content. With that being said, hope you all have a good day. Peace.